Todo lo que tengo aquí es prestado. Everything. Yeah. This microphone isn't mine. It's de Jaume. It's his. It's his. It's not mine. Yeah. This magic wand, esta varita mágica, si la puedo sacar. It isn't mine. It's his. This statuette, Sarah Collier, it's not mine. It's his. This guitar, al final lo tengo que confesar. It's not mine. It's his. Él tiene de todo, yo no tengo nada. Y por último, this bookend. Esto para soportar libros. Don Quijote de la Mancha. It's not mine. It's his. Ahora bien, David Waddell sí que es mío, es mi profesor. He's mine, not his.
Hola, bienvenidos a la clase número 12 del nivel básico. La frase de hoy es: This phone isn't mine, it's his. Ok, la traducción: este teléfono no es mío, es de él. Ok, fíjate, podemos decir phone o telephone. Phone o telephone, ¿ya? Son iguales. Y en esta primera parte de la clase vamos a ver this and that. Antes hemos visto this is a phone, ahora vamos a ver this phone. This phone, ¿ya? Este teléfono. This phone, porque puedo tocarlo, this, con una I latina muy corta y con la TH, this, y por el teléfono que no puedo tocar, that phone. This phone, that phone. Otros ejemplos. This pen, that pen. Este bolígrafo, aquel bolígrafo, o ese bolígrafo, ¿ya? Another one. This pencil, that pencil. This pencil, that pencil. Y nuestra palabra del día es chair, que es silla. Chair. Ok, muy bien.
Yo, aquí estoy en directo para ti, live for you. Y hoy el estreno de mi primera canción. Este teléfono, this phone, y ese teléfono, that phone. Eso es, this phone y that phone. ¿Has visto cómo hablo? Yo soy un DJ internacional. Digo, this phone y that phone. Hay que sacar la lengua. This phone, that phone. Pues vamos. Yo. Fui a la tienda cerca de mi home. Yo compré este teléfono, this phone. Y él compró ese teléfono, that phone. This phone, that phone. Conmigo, chicos. Sé que te gusta. This phone, that phone. This phone, that phone. This phone, that phone. Yo compré este teléfono, él compró este teléfono. This phone, that phone. This phone, that phone. This phone, that phone. This phone, that phone.
Ok, seguimos con nuestra frase de hoy. Hemos visto this telephone o this phone, es igual, telephone, phone, this phone, y ahora vamos a ver isn't mine, no es el mío, isn't mine. Fíjate, no decimos the mine, ¿ya? El mío no decimos, it's just mine, isn't mine. Y fíjate en la contracción de is and not, isn't, not isn't, sino isn't, muy corto, yeah? So, isn't mine. This phone isn't mine. This phone isn't mine. This pen isn't mine, yeah? This pencil isn't mine. Y recuerda del palabra del día is chair. This chair isn't mine. This chair isn't mine. That chair isn't mine. That telephone or that phone isn't mine. That pen isn't mine. That pencil, lápiz, isn't mine, yeah? So this phone isn't mine. This chair isn't mine. La palabra del día, chair, silla, ¿ya? This pencil isn't mine. Muy bien.
¿Pero qué es esto? ¡Qué desorden! ¡What a mess! Miguel, Pilar y Javier se niegan a lavar los platos porque dicen que no son los suyos. Pero a ver, es que Miguel ha dejado un post-it aquí. It isn't the mine. ¿Pero qué es esto? It isn't the mine. No se dice en inglés. The mine es la mina. Vamos a tachar esto porque no es el mío. It isn't mine. Así queda muy bien. Y a ver qué dice Pilar. It isn't the mine. Ay, it isn't. ¿Qué decimos? It isn't mine. Eso. No es el mío. It isn't mine. It isn't mine. Y a ver qué dice Javier. También it isn't the mine. No, it isn't mine. Tachamos. Muy bien. It isn't mine. No es el mío. Todo muy limpio ahora. Pero, ¿qué es este? ¿Qué es eso? Un móvil. This isn't mine. This isn't mine.
Ok, es hora de terminar nuestra frase de hoy. Hemos visto this phone isn't mine. Y vamos a terminarlo con it's his. Es de él. It's his. Not the his, sino his, sin nada más. It's his. It, and is contracted, contraído. It's his. Y fíjate en la pronunciación de his, con este sonido de la H aspirado, como his. No decimos his, sino his. So, this phone isn't mine, it's his. Es de él. This pen isn't mine, it's his. Sorry, this pencil isn't mine, it's his. Lápiz, es un lápiz, no es un bolígrafo, okay? This pen isn't mine, it's his. It's his. Hay que repetir esto muchas veces. It's his. Y no decimos it's his. It's his. Y nuestra palabra del día es chair. Muy bien. So, this telephone isn't mine, it's his.
Shh. Creo que he dejado mi móvil en el despacho de mi jefe otra vez. ¡Qué boba! Seriously. Pero no sé cuál de ellos es mi móvil. This mobile isn't mine. It's his. It's his. Es de mi jefe. It's his. And this mobile isn't mine either. It's his. Dilo conmigo. It's his y no it's his. Digáis his y nos van a oír. Cuchichea y di his. It's his. Good. This mobile isn't mine. It's his. And this mobile isn't mine. It's his too. And this mobile isn't mine. It's his too. And this mobile isn't mine. It's his. This is his too, pero también me vale.
Mount Everest, el Monte Everest in Nepal. Mount Everest is the highest mountain in the world. Hannah Cho is the best teacher, English teacher, in the world. Hannah Cho is the most beautiful English teacher in the world. She is also the sweetest English teacher in the world. She's also the gentlest English teacher in the world. All right, se me va primero, okay? Me cae muy bien, Hannah. And this program, TVE English, is the best English course in the world. Fijaos, digo siempre in the world, no digáis nunca of. En castellano sí lo decís. Decís, pues, Badajoz es la provincia más grande de España. Pero no, Badajoz is the biggest province in extensión in Spain, no of Spain, por favor. Okay? All right. See you later.
welcome to another class. Are you ready? All right, let's begin. Mount Everest is the highest mountain in the world. El Monte Everest es la montaña más alta del mundo. Y es verdad, it's true. Okay, let's start with Mount Everest. Para decir montañas, Mount Everest. First, pronunciation. Okay, say it with me. Mount. Mount. Ow, Mount. Ahora, Everest. Everest. Quedan en dos sílabas. Everest, not Everest. Okay, repeat. Muy bien. Mount Everest. Now, how high is Mount Everest? Miramos. It's 29,035 feet. Son 29,035 pies. Or in metros, 8,848 meters. 8,848 metros. Uf, eso es muy alta, ¿no? Now, Mount Everest is a mountain, of course. Do you want to climb Mount Everest? ¿Qué significa el verbo to climb? ¿Sabes? Sí, significa subir, trepar, escalar. So do you want to climb Mount Everest? Well, so keep practicing. Again, Mount Everest. Mount Everest. Y no the Mount Everest. Bye.
I have to give out all these leaflets for the new attraction El Everest. Mount Everest. That's right, Mount Everest. Not the Mount Everest. Try it. Mount Everest. Good. You can help me. Take a leaflet. The new attraction. Mount Everest. It's amazing. Really. Mount Everest? No? The new attraction, Mount Everest? No? Oh, okay. It's amazing. Mount Everest, famous for its height. Sir, would you like a leaflet for the new attraction, Mount Everest? Kids go free. You have a kid? Pues, póntelo en el regazo. Mount Everest, leaflets for Mount Everest. No? Nadie? Okay, well, if you want one.
All right, are you ready for the second part? Okay, bien. So Mount Everest is the highest mountain in the world. So the second part is the highest mountain. What is this? ¿Qué es esto? Es el superlativo, the superlative form. Decimos the highest mountain. Cogemos el adjetivo high y pegas E-S-T. The highest. And ojo aquí con la pronunciación. We don't say highest. No. Highest. The highest. For example, the highest mountain. The highest population. The highest salary. El sueldo más alto. The highest level. Right? Richard's class is the highest level. Now, puedes también usar otros adjetivos. Por ejemplo, low. The lowest. Y no olvides el artículo the antes del superlativo. The lowest. Más ejemplos. The smallest. El más pequeño. The biggest. El más grande. The slowest. The fastest. Right? So, otra vez, Mount Everest is the highest mountain in the world. Don't forget, the highest mountain. Sigue practicando.
Hello, my friends, and welcome to the shop that sells everything you need when you need it. And today, I have a very, very special offer. If you spend 300 euros in my shop, only 300 euros, I'll give you this book. That's right, and this book is very interesting. It's about the highest things in the world. Os voy a contar un poquito. A ver. The Ikibustuksan in Kazakhstan has the highest chimney. The highest chimney. La chimenea más alta. The highest chimney. Not the higher chimney. The higher chimney, no. The highest chimney. A ver, os cuento otra cosa. The Sushi King in Japan is the highest sushi shop. Fascinating. A ver, otra cosita. The Vorikvokshka-san in Russia is the highest Russian restaurant. Fascinating.
Okay, let's begin again with a sentence to finish our class. Mount Everest is the highest mountain in the world. El Monte Everest es la montaña más alta del mundo. Now the last part is que del mundo. ¿Cómo se dice del mundo? Repeat with me, right? In the world. Bien, in the world. Tres palabras, in the world. Ojo aquí, we don't say of the world. Okay, la preposición que hay que usar es in the world. Okay, so Mount Everest is the highest mountain in the world. More examples. I have the best doctor in the world. I have the best students in the world. It's true, es verdad. So, and repeat, how do we pronounce mountain? Eso es muy importante porque siempre lo dicen muy mal aquí. Mountain, no mountain, no, muy mal. So repeat, mountain. I have the best mom in the world. I have the best friends in the world. So again, in the world. Otro más. This is the best wine in the world. So todos juntos, Mount Everest is the highest mountain in the world. See you next time.
It's so unfair with Frank running after me because Frank is the fastest man in the world. That's right. Frank is the fastest man in the world. Frank, he's the fastest man in the world. Frank, he's the fastest man in the world. Y fíjate, hay que decir in the world, no se dice of the world. He's the fastest man in the world. He runs fast. In fact, he's the fastest man in the world. Oh, look, there's Steve. He's so lazy. Steve, he's the laziest man in the world. Steve, he's the laziest man in the world. Whoa, what's this? Mount Everest? Mount Everest is the highest mountain in the world. Everest, it's the highest mountain in the world. Everest, it's the highest mountain in the world.
Hello again. People tend to have trouble or difficulties reading my writing. I write in a very scribbly, very strange way, and people have trouble. People tend to have trouble understanding my writing or reading my writing. La gente tiende a creer que se puede aprender inglés en poco tiempo, sin esfuerzo. People tend to think they can learn English effortlessly, sin esfuerzo, sin dolor, with no pain. It's not true. People tend to have trouble understanding that you need to make an effort. People tend to believe that they can learn English in 4 months. People tend to believe these things, but they're not true. All right? People tend to believe that we're good at our teaching, and we are. Stay with us, and we will take you.
Hello and welcome to our 12th class together. In today's class, we're going to be working on the following sentence. People tend to have difficulty reading my writing. ¿Ok? Eso significa que a la gente le cuesta leer mi letra. Vamos por partes, como siempre. La primera parte, people tend to. La gente, en primer lugar, people nunca se dice the people, como bien sabéis. Siempre es people, ¿ok? People tend to. Obviamente, tiende a. People tend to. No decimos the people, sino people. People y luego el verbo expresado en plural. ¿Ok? Por ejemplo, people, or most people, la mayoría de la gente, por ejemplo. Most people tend to work during the day. ¿Ok? Most people tend to sleep during the night. La mayoría de la gente, pues, tiende a dormir durante la noche. ¿Ok? People tend to. Y cuando hablamos rápido, solemos decir tenta. ¿Ok? Por ejemplo, people tend to like fast cars. A lot of people tend to like living in cities. ¿Así? Siempre tenta, ¿ok? Bien, luego, en la siguiente parte, veremos más.
I'm writing a book, and everybody will have to read it. Correction. Everybody will have to memorize it. Porque la gente tiende a ignorar las reglas. People tend to ignore the rules. People tend to ignore the rules. People tend to ignore the rules. People tend, y no people tends. People tend to ignore the rules. People tend to ignore the rules. That's right. And people tend to get nervous when I get angry. I don't know why. People tend to get nervous when I get angry. And when they get nervous, they tend to forget things. So they tend to get nervous, and then they tend to forget things. And worst of all, people tend to forget who's in charge. That's right. People tend to forget who's in charge. Harriet, contrólate, get a grip. People tend to forget who's in charge, but they'll read this book and they won't anymore.
Bien, ya hemos visto la primera parte de la frase de hoy. People tend to. Y ahora vamos a seguir con la siguiente parte. People tend to have difficulty, blah, blah, blah. ¿Ok? Por ejemplo, people tend to have difficulty understanding me. Do you have difficulty understanding me? I don't have any difficulty understanding you. ¿Ok? No, a mí no me cuesta entenderte. ¿A ti te cuesta entenderme? Do you have difficulty understanding me? Ojo, porque nunca haríamos una traducción literal aquí. It costs me to understand you. Jamás. ¿Ok? I have difficulty understanding you. Y fijaros que el verbo después de difficulty pues se expresa en el gerundio, es decir, que acaba en ing, ¿ok? Difficulty, ¿vale? Dificultad, literalmente. People have difficulty reading, ¿ok? They have difficulty reading, y luego vamos a seguir, mi letra, en la tercera parte. But reading en ese sentido es entender leyendo, ¿ok? They have difficulty reading my writing, como vamos a ver luego, ¿ok? Do you have difficulty reading my writing? I have difficulty reading my doctor's writing. In fact, most people tend to have difficulty reading doctor's writing.
Oh, hello there. Well, I have something to tell you. I don't have any difficulty seeing with my glasses on. Watch this. Yes, I don't have any difficulty seeing, and I don't have any difficulty putting on makeup, as you can see. Perfect, isn't it? Listen, it's I don't have any difficulty putting on makeup. Y no, I don't have difficulty to put on. Dilo, I don't have any difficulty putting on makeup. Good. Now, what's this? Margaret, you can go home now? Ah, I can go home now. Fantastic. Bye-bye.
Bien, hemos llegado a la parte más emocionante de esta clase, que es cuando vamos a acabar nuestra frase. Bien, hemos visto, people tend to have difficulty, ¿vale? A la gente pues le cuesta, le suele costar. People tend to have difficulty reading my writing, ¿ok? My writing es mi letra. No decimos my letter, ¿ok? My writing. Y otra forma de decir lo mismo es handwriting, ¿ok? Handwriting, que es nuestra palabra del día. People tend to have difficulty reading my handwriting. I have difficulty reading my friend Charles's handwriting, por ejemplo, ¿ok? Because his handwriting is very difficult to understand, all right? Bien, otra cosa muy importante que no hemos mencionado aún es la pronunciación correcta de la palabra difficulty, ¿ok? Fijaros dónde enfatizo, dónde recae el énfasis aquí. en la primera sílaba, ¿ok? Decimos difficulty, difficulty, y nada de difficulty, ¿ok? Vamos a rebobinar y ver la frase entera. People, sin el artículo, por supuesto, people tend to have difficulty reading my writing, or people tend to have difficulty reading my handwriting. See you soon. Ciao.
Okay, well, I prepared a menu, and, well, I'm setting a good example. And, well, it's, my writing. Yeah, my writing. No decimos my letter, mi letra, eso sería mi carta, no? So we say my writing. That's my writing, my menu. Yeah, that's right. Isn't it beautiful? It's lovely. Look at it. It's poetic. It's brilliant. Okay, let's take a look. First course. Spinach and apple salad. Mwah! Delicious. Let's see. Second course. Chicken wings and barbecue sauce. My dish, my writing. That's right. My dish, mi plato, my writing. That's right. Chicken wings and barbecue sauce. I have beautiful writing. Yeah, that's right. Okay, third course. Third course. What? Well, I can't read my writing. Well, some people think I have nice writing, but I can't read my writing. What does it say?